Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back. We're gonna be live we're gonna do a live preview for UFC Mexico City. We got a pretty good card coming up this Saturday. We have LFA on Friday, so I'm gonna be live for LFA on Friday. I'm gonna be live for UFC Mexico City. So I cannot wait for this card, man. Really excited for this card. We got Bob in the house. Let's go, Bob. What's going on with you, Bob? How you doing, Bob? It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. Hopefully you enjoyed your holidays off the past couple days. It's good to see you back, Bob. It's good to see you back at work. Let's go, Bob. Officer of the bot reporting for duty, bro. I mean, we need you in here, man. We need you in here now that Covert got fired. Officer. Okay. Okay, we got fucking Ty throwing shots at the Bob already, bro. Look at this special officer, bro. Let's go. Walking in the house. What's going on, Woken? Are you free right now, bro? You wanna hop in? Ty, you wanna hop in? I can send you guys a link if you guys wanna come drop your picks for the people. Okay, what the hell? There we go. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to hop in. I'm willing to just drop the link in the Discord for anyone that wants to. Not anyone, I mean, obviously people that we know, but I'll drop the link for anyone that wants to come in, drop their picks. Let me know if you've done tape study already, Woken. Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a live stream, live PV preview this Friday because we got a fit card. So I'm probably not gonna be live this Friday for the live preview. Normally, like maybe I'll go live early on Saturday so we can go over all our bets and everything like that. I mean, last week actually I dropped a link last week. We had people hopping in and then dropping their picks. I think we had Woken in there. We had Crimey. We had Ernie B. I think was Ernie B there last week. I can't really remember. I think it was there. I think it might have been there too. What's going on, Daniel? How you doing, Daniel, bro? Let's go, Daniel. I'm not able to right now. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Cause I don't know, man. Like my schedule is like all over the place. Like I'd work. I've been working this week, so like haven't really been live. I haven't really been able to live stream. Then I come home. Then I'm like betting on NBA for the past couple days. We've been like sweating fucking NBA bets for the past like I don't know like past week or 2 weeks. Yo, last night, man. Last night could have been a really good night for me. Like, if Halliburton had got like, I'm happy that I cashed out from that. I actually bet his assists, 10 assists, I think. I'm happy that he cashed out of that. Like, he only got 9, so like, I would have been pissed if I had, like lost $100 on that Halliburton 10 assists. He almost got a double too. We dropped that play at like plus 350. I mean, so like, we only needed him to get one more assist, but that was kind of like a bad beating. But it was nice to see. It was nice to rebound with that parlay that I had after like Cavaliers, OKC. Oklahoma has been on absolute tear right now. So like it's good to see Oklahoma, and we got Pacers versus the Lakers. Lakers been playing terrible like the past couple weeks. I mean, so they've been getting raped. I mean, the past couple weeks. So we'll see if they can turn up tonight against the Pacers. I'm picking Pacers. I bet the Pacers. Hopefully they can win. But let's get back to the MMA. This is not an NBA channel. I keep forgetting. It's not an NBA channel. Let's go Hernando. Now. What's going on, bro? How you doing, Hernando? I will do tape study tonight. Tomorrow we can do a. Can't do a live preview tomorrow, man. I'm gonna be live for LFA tomorrow, so it's not gonna. Maybe Saturday morning, like last week, right? Maybe like I might be able to go live like Saturday, before the card. Like when does the card even start at? Starts at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, that's not that bad, honestly. Because like normally when they go to different places, the cards start like really late. Unless they're in Abu Dhabi or Saudi Arabia, then the cards start like 11 a.m. in the morning or like 10 a.m. in the morning. So like, I'm actually glad that this card is starting earlier than normal. Let's go Grimy up in here. OKC was a gift. Yeah. I mean, they weren't like, I wouldn't say like a gift, but like they won pretty comfortably. Like they were like minus 400. I did parlay them with the Cavaliers and over. I think over 251 points, or can't remember exactly what it was now. Yeah, it was. I needed that after the Warriors dropped the ball for me big time. I also had another parlay with Shy over like 2 3-pointers and like 25 points and OKC money line and the Warriors. So like it was really disappointing with the Warriors how they played last night. OKC world champions. I think they could be world champions. I mean, I don't really like know the format of like NBA. Like I just bet on it for fun. Like I don't really keep up with all the like who's gonna win the championship, who's not gonna win the championship. But I feel like the Pacers are right there. But like I don't see Pacers beating OKC. I think OKC is gonna win for sure. Not for sure. I mean, you can never be too sure in NBA. Like NBA is crazy. Like one team could be up like 20 points and they could lose like in the last like 4 minutes. I mean, that's happened before. Hard to bet on LeBron and Luka. I think Luka's gonna get 4 3-pointers tonight. I did sprinkle that one. Erceg and Moreno pick him. Yeah, I know. Erceg and Moreno. We'll go over the picks right now, Bob. So it doesn't look like anyone's gonna be able to hop in. Maybe next week I'm gonna bring on someone from that I know as a pretty good capper when it comes to MMA fights. So I'll bring him on next week. And let's do a breakdown for this week, man. We'll do the polls, see who the people are picking in the chat, and you guys can drop your picks for each and every fight on the card, and we'll go over the predictions. I mean, obviously last week was a terrible night for me. I lost on Fletcher. My lock the week before I lost Ronaldo. My lock of the week, it was a bad beating last 2 weeks for me. Lucky for me, the last 2 weeks I didn't bet a lot. I only bet Holloway. Holloway actually followed me back on Twitter. Not Twitter, I mean Instagram. So I'm probably gonna get him on for an interview. I want to see Holloway versus Trevor Peek. I think that would be an absolute banger. Like them two fighting each other, Trevor Peek versus a Holloway. Like, tell me that you guys wouldn't want to see that matchup. Like, I really hope they make that matchup. I do think Trevor Peek's fighting someone. I don't know who he's fighting. But I do think he's got a fight coming up soon. I hope they don't cut Holloway. I mean, he's a really entertaining fighter to watch. So I really hope they don't cut him because his record in the UFC is not really that good. So you never know with the UFC, they might cut him. Manuel Torres next versus what do you mean Bex? Next turns McKinney. If he gets over Dober, I mean, I don't think this can happen. I mean, Duncan's been calling McKinney, right? Chris Duncan's calling out Terrence McKinney. I call him McChinney, but McKinney is pretty live in the first round against anyone. And I think you could probably knock out Duncan in the first round. I mean, if he catches him cold, but Duncan could probably submit him. Duncan's got the most guillotine submissions at this point. This guy's got I think he's got 2 lost wins by guillotine. I still can't believe he submitted Senik by submission. Senik just kind of gave him that fucking guillotine. Insane, bro. I could not fucking believe that. And I bet Senik by submission. That's why, after for that 10-hour fight, Molly McCann, we took the fight ends by submission. When the numbers not that crazy, you might as well be cover your base and go by take the fight ends by submission. You never know, man. You never know. Crazy things happen in this game, right? The week before we had a fucking what's his name? I can't even remember. We're submitting that guy from I don't even know where he's from. It's maybe Jamaica or Cameroon. Musasa, right? Musasa. Yeah, it was Musasa. So hopefully this week is better. I got some pretty confident picks and bets for this week, so I'm picking my spots better this week. Hopefully we can fucking make money this week. We got LFA card. We got the guy fighting in the co-main event, making his LFA debut this week. Manuel Souza. So that's gonna be a good matchup, man. He's only got that knocked out Mauricio Rufi in his whole career. I mean, that's the only guy that has a win over Rufi. So I'm actually excited to see him make his LFA debut this week. Brawny is a G. Yeah, I seen Brawny got over. He did really well right the other night. So it was good to see him do it really well because I know people are shitting on him pretty hard. Gotta pay your bills, Bob. Exactly. Right. I mean, let him know. Bro, it's not me. I'm not taking your starter, bro. It's just when your membership ends, that's the starter goes away. But you get it back if you get a gifted. Got Pat Berry emojis in the chat. I'm gonna have to add more emojis. So when we get more members, I'll add more emojis. So let's go over the picks, man. It's a bad luck. What's the bad luck? WMC. It's a Bob. That's a major L for a mod. Well, for not being a member, bro, you don't have to be a fucking member to be a moderator in my live stream. That's not how it works. I don't care about that shit. I mean, obviously, it's good if you're Bob's an OG, man. Bob's never done anything bad. All right, let's do the live preview now. We got Austin Hubbard taking on Medeiros. I do have a bet on this fight. So let me fucking put that background because right now we don't have a background. Okay, what the fuck? Never mind. Never mind. Where's my background? Okay, there we go. There's my background. That's better. No, not that one. Why is it okay? Okay, there we go. That's better. Much better. All right, guys. Let's do the. Let me do the fucking the polls. Let's do the polls, and then we'll do the see who the people are picking. We got Marco Medeiros taking on Austin Hubbard, and like I'm not even like worried about this bet honestly. Like I think Medeiros is gonna win. The much better striker. Now, like the matchup that we're supposed to see on this card was Joe Huber versus I think Brenner versus Joe Huber. So that was supposed to be the matchup on this card, and Joe Huber ended up pulling out. Brenner ended up pulling out. So then it was supposed to be Hubbard versus I think it was supposed to be Hubbard versus Joe Huber. Like so, there's been so many changes on this fight. Now we got Medeiros versus Hubbard. Someone called him well, I forgot what someone called him. It was actually really funny. Like Hubbard is tough though. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's actually tough. But like I don't even know what this guy's good at. Like I watched his last few fights. I watched the last like 6-7 fights in the UFC that he's had. And like I'm really not sure what this guy's good at, honestly. Did I do the poll? Okay. What the hell just happened? Is the poll up now? I think I canceled the poll. Okay. There's versus Hubbard. Yeah, someone called this guy something. Let me see if I can look it up here. It was actually really funny. Let me see if I can bring it up. Like Hubbard's tough though. He's gonna give him a tough fight. I think it's not gonna be easy for. So like I don't know if he's gonna knock him out. I do think he's gonna wobble him a few times. He's gonna land some clean shots on this guy because Hubbard like has no striking defense at all. Let me see what this guy. Someone called him. It was actually really funny. What was it? It was Harmless Hubbard. Someone called this guy Harmless Hubbard, bro. That was actually like spot on, right there. By someone on Twitter called him Harmless Hubbard. Holy shit. Is that Pat Barry or Brendan Frazier? I'm not even sure who Brendan Frazier is, brother. I think that is Pat Barry, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I'm completely blind from both my eyes, I think that's Pat Barry. Looks like Pat Barry, behaves like Pat Barry. I think it might just be Pat Barry. Hubbard just there to let guys beat him. I mean, he's tough though. Like he's probably gonna go the distance. So I was like, I bet his money line, right? I bet Medeiros money line -200. Like the line's like not really going anywhere. Like I've seen it all the way down at -185 on Bet Online. Then I've seen it at -200. So like I don't know what's gonna happen. It's probably just gonna stay there at 2-1. And it kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense because Hubbard is tough though, so he's gonna be in there. He's gonna be hitting him back. But like I think the Quinones fighter is like way better. That was his debut, right? That was Medeiros' debut. We had a parlay. We had Natalia Silva. We had Imava, and we had Medeiros money line. So like we had like 1.5 units to win like 3.5 units on that. We won that parlay pretty easy. So the hardest leg was the Medeiros money line because that was a really close fight. And I was kind of worried about Medeiros like maybe fading in the later rounds, but like he proved that he's gonna be there for all 3 rounds. Even when he's getting hit, he doesn't really go anywhere. He's gonna be the one pressuring forward. So give me Medeiros -200. I bet his money line. I was gonna parlay with the Martinez, but like I ended up taking Martinez by KO instead of like parlaying his money line like -500. I think the KO is like better for Martinez than parlaying. But I think people are parlaying Martinez, and I don't blame anyone. It's just tough for me, like parlaying these guys like that are making their debut, right? Well, lucky for me, Medeiros is not making his debut this week. So we got next week. We got a couple of guys making their debut. We got Torres Finney, everyone's favorite fucking meme fighter, Torres Finney, coming back next week. He's like the triple champion in Dana White series. And we also got Farunja. Farunja is coming over from LFA. I'm actually really excited to see Farunja make his debut in the UFC. He's always in bangers. Every fight that he's in is an absolute banger. So he's gonna be making his debut next week. We also got Martin Boudet. They're not making a debut. Boudet's been in there for a while in the UFC. He's taking on Kennedy. So we got some good matchups next week. We also got Pat Sabatini next week versus who's he taking on? Brito. So that should be a good match there. So next week's gonna be a fun card. I'm not sure if we're in the Apex next week. We might be in the Apex. Hopefully not, right? Hopefully we're not at the Apex next week, but I'm not really sure. But I'm gonna have to look that up. Pick'em G-Take Moreno being 0-3 in Mexico City into consideration or not? Not really, man. Like he's been fighting guys that are like I mean, he fought Figgy three times. He fought Pentosa. I actually bet on Pentosa plus money there in the trilogy. Then he fought Roy Wall. Roy Wall lands like a ton of volume, and he can grapple, right? So like, I mean, I actually bet him Moreno there. So like, that was kind of like, I do think Roy Wall won that fight. Like, I know people are saying it was a robbery. It wasn't a robbery. I think Roy Wall like came on strong like towards the end. So I don't know. Ursa's good, man. Like, Ursa's not bad. So I think it's gonna be a tough matchup. But like, I do think Moreno's gonna be able to get that one done. Obviously, like the stats, I mean, this doesn't help, right? I mean, him being the ones that he had in Mexico City. Let's go. We got Lane up in here. Let's go, Lane. Lane's been absolute fire on NBA the past couple weeks. Medeiros was homeless, really living in his car, selling drugs till he's 19 years old. Respect the resilience, and he trains at altitude. I don't know if he's training altitude anymore. I think he's training at MMA Lab now. So like, from what I heard, like I don't think he's training at Factory X anymore. But like Finney the goal, yeah, I'm excited for Finney, bro. I'm really excited for Finney to make his debut finally. It's a long time coming for Finney, bro. He's like the only triple champion in the UFC from Dana Contender Series. The only triple champion from Contender Series finally making his debut. You guys remember when fucking Dana roasted him, like absolutely cooked him on the mic? I was like, holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen anyone like Dana cook anyone as hard as he cooked Finney. That was absolutely brutal. Let's see who the people are picking here. So you guys are picking Medeiros 75%. We got some people taking underdog shot on Hubbard. Hubbard, like I watched that other fight that he had with what was that guy's name? This guy, right? Michael Figlak. I mean, Figlak was coming back after like 2-year layoff. And like I wasn't able to like watch that one live because like I was like, that's like the time that I slept in and I wasn't able to go live early. I remember that one. Or I think that was maybe my electricity went out on that card. Kerr Holloway beat him. I mean, Kerr Holloway was actually landing the better shot on the feet also. Like, so I think Medeiros is just a much slicker striker. He's proven that he can fight for 15 minutes, no problem. And he's younger. I mean, less wear and tear. Give me Medeiros. I like the money line for Medeiros. I think Medeiros is gonna win, man. What's the VPN, chat? I don't even have a VPN right now. I mean, I was using what was it called? NordVPN. I was using that one, but like I was like paying like $30 a month, bro. Like I don't even need a VPN. Like I don't watch like, I mean, I guess you can use a VPN. It's good to like if you're streaming and stuff. Like it's good to have VPN and stuff. But like the only reason I had a VPN, like because like I was trying to watch like Netflix, like other shows that weren't available in Canada. So like it wasn't working for me. I was like, well, why am I paying fucking $30 for the VPN if it doesn't even work? Even like the other, I was trying to watch one of those Bellator cards that were in maybe Ireland, so they weren't working for me either. So I was like, there's no point for paying for a VPN if it's not gonna work, right? I need a new one to use Firefox, bro. Just get Brave browser. I mean, that's the one that I use all the time. I mean, there's no ads on Tapology. There's no ads on YouTube. Like, you don't even have to pay for YouTube Premium. I mean, you can pay for. I used to pay for YouTube Premium, but like I don't pay anymore. Like I used to pay for YouTube Premium because I used to listen to music, but like Spotify, I listen to music through Spotify now. But like just use Brave, bro. Brave is like even better than Firefox in my opinion. You use like Valentine by KO. I mean, he could probably land something crazy. I've seen him like almost kill a dude with an elbow that he landed on the Ultimate Fighter. But I don't know. I don't think he's gonna get that chance. I think Finney's just gonna fucking muscle him down like a Ninja Turtle. Let's go with Tell, and the house is gonna tell. That's a rare breed, Grimy. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about right now. Guys, hit the like button, guys. Let's hit the fucking like button. Let's go. I'm like number 5 pick. What are we talking about right now? You guys, I'm lost right now. I have no clue. Let's move on. The odds for this one. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring up the odds here. I don't think the odds are moved much. I mean, it's still sitting at like minus 200 on FanDuel. On BetOnline, you can get him at like minus 185. I think he's gonna look better than that, honestly. So he's actually dropping. He's minus 155 now. What the fuck is going on right now? Am I missing something? Is he still he's still minus 200 in FanDuel? What the hell just happened? Why is so much money coming in Hubbard? I don't get it. Maybe it's because it was Medeiros' last matchup, right? Because it was kind of close. So maybe that's why. But like, I really don't get it. I'm not sure why like so many people are betting on Hubbard. I guess we'll find out, right? We'll find out. He didn't come to Mexico City. Like he just came this week, I think. So like, if people think he's gonna have a cardio edge over this guy Medeiros, I don't think that's gonna be the case. So we'll find out next week. I mean this weekend. We'll find out this weekend. All right, guys. Next fight on the card, we got Jamall Emmers, pretty boy Jamall Emmers taking on Gabriel Miranda, the Fly Miranda. Now this one's gonna be a good matchup, man. This one's gonna be a good matchup. Like I'm not really sure, like what the hell I'm gonna do this one. I think the under 2.5 rounds is probably the way to go here. That's probably what I'm gonna go with if I do bet on this fight, which I'm not really sure if I even want to right now. But like Miranda versus Emmers, because there's no way I can trust Emmers at minus 200 ever, like minus 300 almost. There's no way, bro. Like, how can anyone trust this guy at minus 400? Like, even though like Miranda has like 4 minutes of cardio at the very best, like he's got like 4 minutes in him, and that's pretty much it. I mean, Jamall Emmers was winning the first round against Nate the Train. We did pick Nate the Train there. Like, he was like a 2-to-1 underdog there, so not bad, honestly, not bad for Nate the Train. I mean, he was putting a beating on Nate the Train, man. Nate the Train has a chin on him. I know he's been knocked out a few times, but like, I don't think Miranda can take those shots. But like, you never really know, man. With Emmers, he has a terrible fight IQ. I remember him almost knocking up Pat Sabatini. Then he gets heel hooked in like under like the next like 30 seconds. So like, you never know, man. You never know with the Jamall Emmers. I think I did pick Bajuki. I did pick Bajuki there, and I bet the over 2.5 rounds there, and that I don't think that went over like 10 seconds, right? That was the thing that knock like it was not he knocked him out in like under like it was like 50 seconds. Okay, so yeah, that was kind of that kind of saw. I had Gordon and I had the over 2.5 round parlay there. But like Jack Jenkins, honestly, I think he beat Jack Jenkins. Like people were really high on this guy before. Remember, like after he beat this absolute fraud, Hussein Escobar, whatever his name is. This guy was like 23-0. I think he beat some absolute fucking taxi drivers in Russia. And like people were really high on him. I remember Emmers was like a slight underdog there. And he got absolutely whooped for like all 3 rounds. So it wasn't even a close matchup. So then people were like overrating Emmers. I'm still gonna pick Emmers. Like I might change my pick after the wins because like they're both 35 years old. I mean, I thought Jamall Emmers was like 30 years old. I don't know why. I thought this guy was like 30 years old at this point, but he's really not. He's like 35 now. Miranda's 35 also, but Miranda's like, I don't know, man. First, his cardio just terrible, but like he's a pretty solid grappler. So like the submission opportunity is gonna be there for Miranda. Maybe submission round 1, round 2, but like I think either way, like there's no way this fight's gonna go the distance. I think the parlay, if you're parlaying anything in this fight, probably like maybe sprinkle Miranda by submission. Like I think that's definitely live because Emmers like has terrible fight IQ. But like I do think Pat Sabatini has better grappling overall. Like and Jamall Emmers, he's got some good wins also UFC. I think he beat Dan Hooker or some Corey Sandhagen, not Dan Hooker. He beat Corey Sandman back in like 2017. So like he's fought Thiago Moisa, who's 155er. Like he's not terrible, but like just he hasn't been looking good recently. Other than that Escobar fight. Even that like Jenkins fight was pretty close. So like I'm just gonna pass on this one. Like I don't really know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this one. Like under, let's see what the under is. I'm not really sure. I didn't even look at the unders in this one because I have no interest in betting this one. 100 fight ends instead of this is minus 220. I think that's not a bad parlay piece, honestly. If you do want to parlay, we don't have to like bet every fight. I mean, but like I don't bet every fight. But like if you do want to bet this fight, that's probably the play that I'll give you guys. Fight ends inside the distance. Maybe Miranda by submission. Emmers by KO. I think it's gonna be round 1, round 2 KO for Emmers because he still has better striking than Miranda, more power. What's Miranda by submission? Miranda by KO. I don't think he's getting a KO. It's gonna be submission. Miranda round 1. What's Miranda round 1? Bro, am I blind? Emmers round 1 KO plus 375. I think there's a real chance that he knocks him out early. Miranda chin is like so is absolute glass. I just like that ends instead of distance, honestly, like more than anything on this fight. Emmers ITD plus. I don't think gonna submit him. It's gonna be like KO. I'd be really shocked if he subs him. Miranda ITD plus 285. Honestly, if you're betting Miranda, like there's no reason. I guess you can take the money as plus 262, but like I'm just gonna pass on this one. I'm gonna fight it in the end inside of distance, probably the play here, but like I'm just gonna. I don't know if I'll get there by end of this week, maybe. Hubbard versus Medeiros isn't in my book right now. Which book are you using, Lane? It should be on most books. I mean, BetOnline has it up. I think DraftKings, FanDuel, Betway. So maybe they'll drop the lines eventually. I mean, some books are slower than others. Geo picked Hubbard. I think some people are taking Hubbard. I mean, I don't blame you guys if you guys are going Hubbard. Early dog. But like I'm pretty high in Medeiros. I took Medeiros in a contender series as like I think it was like a plus 130 underdog there. So like we bet on him in his debut. I bet on him in a parlay with the Silva, Natalie Silva, and Imawa money line. So like that was a really good parlay with that we cast on. I'm pretty high on Medeiros, man. I don't know. I guess people aren't really as high as Medeiros on as I am because like he had a tough matchup with that guy Quinones. Quinones is really good, man. I think people forget Quinones how good Quinones is. I know he got cut from the UFC, but like he's actually I think we're gonna see him back in the UFC soon. I'm gonna go with the Emmers by first round KO. I've been picking first round KO for Emmers, so we'll see what happens. I think this is gonna be a really good matchup. I think it's gonna go under 1.5 rounds. What's the under? Let's see what the under is. Under 1.5 rounds. When they open the like all the props, like bet the under plus 113. I honestly think it goes under 1.5 rounds. I mean, I think either like Miranda like grapples him, subs him right away in the first round, or like Emmers knocks him out early. So give me Emmers first round KO, but like just stay away from the money line. Bet the props, unders, and maybe KO for Emmers and Miranda submission if you're betting it. But like I don't know if I'll get there. We'll see. Maybe by like after the weigh-ins, I'll feel better about betting on this fight. But for now, I'm just gonna pass. Next fight on the card, we got Rafa Garcia versus a Vinc Pichel from Hell. I love this guy's nickname, man. Vinc from Hell Pichel. He's only 42 years old, guys. I mean, 42 years old. I don't think he looks washed or anything just yet. Let's get the poll up first of all. We got Garcia. So last fight, people are going Emmers 62%, 38% going to Miranda. Should be a fun matchup, honestly. Should be a fun matchup there. We got WMC now. Let's go to WMC. He's only 42. Yeah, 42 is not old, Lane. 42. I'll be 42 soon. It's like, I mean, we got Jim Muller still doing his damn thing at 44. What was he? 43 years old. Like, Jim Muller like posted something. I don't know if he was trolling. He said he's paying his cleaner like 10K a month, bro. If he's paying his cleaner 10K a month, sign me the fuck up. I'll sign up to be a cleaner for 10K a month. But I think he might be fucking trolling. I mean, there's no way he's paying anyone 10K to clean his fucking house for like 1 month. Like, I'll fucking sign up to be a cleaner for 10K a month, bro. Like, give me that fucking work any fucking day. But yeah, let's do the poll for this one. Pichel. I love this guy's nickname, man. Tell me that isn't a fucking one of the best nicknames in the game. Pichel versus Garcia. Honestly, like early, I was thinking this is probably gonna be easy matchup for Garcia, but like the more I think about it, man, like I'm not really sure. Like Garcia should have the better boxing, should also have the wrestling edge here. Like he can wrestle, but like he's fighting elevation, so does he really want to wrestle and get tired? Who the hell knows, man? Who the hell knows? Minus what was he? Minus like he's coming in at minus 500. God damn, man! Like you guys really feel comfortable, Pearl? I know Pichel is 42 years old. Well, like, are you guys really that confident that he's gonna win this fight? Like at a 90% chance. I mean, almost like or 80% chance. I mean, like, I'm not really sure, man. I think I'm still gonna pick Garcia. Like, there's no way. I don't know if I can pick Pichel at this point. I did. I don't know if I don't know. I think I did pick Pichel over Marco Madsen. Then I picked Bonfim by decision over him. So like, I'm actually like, I don't even remember who I picked in that one. In the Hubbard versus Pichel fight. He beat Roosevelt Roberts. I mean, Roberts is like, he took his undefeated record. I mean, that's not bad, but that was like fucking 6 years ago at this point. Rafa Garcia has been getting beat up by guys that can wrestle. Drew Close took him down over and over. a rinse and repeat over and over. Grant Dawson took him down, beat him up really badly, cut him open really badly with some nasty elbows. So like that's the way he's been getting beat up. He outstruck Caligula. I mean, not finishing Caligula is not really. I mean, Caligula is tough though. Like it's not really easy finishing him by KO, right? Like Caligula just has one of those fucking crazy like heads on him, or like crazy insane chin that like you're gonna have to like submit him. And then people were able to submit him, right? So Garcia should have probably finished him by submission there, but like he probably doesn't have the same jiu-jitsu as those other guys like Hooper and those other guys. So like still should have finished him, but like it is what it is. Outstruck Machate. What's going on with Machate, man? Machate is like hype is completely derailed now. He's only still a young guy, so maybe he can get his things together. But like Machate, I'm kind of like really low on Machate now. Bro, if Garcia loses to Vinc Pichel, like look at the age difference, 40, almost 40, not 42. I mean, 12 years age difference here. But like Pichel could still fucking throw it on, man. So like I wouldn't completely write up Pichel just because he's 42 years old. He's so durable. Like it's not like he's getting fucking knocked out, right? Has anyone knocked him out in the UFC? Gillespie is the only one that subbed him. I mean, that's not even that bad. Rustem Kabulov. I mean, I don't even remember this guy. How long ago was that? 2012. Holy shit. I was like, oh, I never heard of this guy before. I'm going to go Rafa Garcia on the scorecard, 29-28. I don't think the line minus 500 makes any sense to me, honestly. Like, I would not parlay fucking Rafa Garcia. Like, is he going to finish him? I'm not really sure. And if it goes a distance, it's probably going to be close. So, like, if you're parlaying Rafa Garcia minus 500, you're probably going to be sweating that fucking minus 500 parlay leg. 42 guys should be in the nursing home, bro. What? 42. No one's in the nursing home at 42 years old. Guys, yeah, join Discord, man. We've been absolutely fucking cooking on NBA for that. I mean, people cook on the soccer, NFL, like so. Like we got everything in Discord. Now we got a gaming category in there. So if you guys want a game, play some CS:GO, Counter Strike, or like I don't even know what other game I'm playing. I'm playing Red Dead. I've been playing Red Dead the past like this week. So like I just downloaded GTA Online, so like, I'm gonna play that here and there. Like I don't play games that much, but like it's fun to just game for a bit, you know, just change things up. Submission from Hell is okay. Astro Boy, Assassin Baby, or Olo. Okay, what? You think they're gay? What makes you think? I think he's actually not like fucking LGBTQ, right? Like Astro Boy. I don't know what the fuck Lane's saying. Rafa Garcia by split. Honestly, like I like that grimy. I think it's gonna be close. I think Rafa Garcia is gonna win 28. Could be even a split, even, but like unless maybe they know something that I don't know, man. The fact that he's minus 500, like, it's probably due to the age of his show, and he's on a 2-5 losing streak. But like, he lost to Ismail Bonfim, who I don't think is all that good. We did pick Bonfim biases in there, but like, I didn't bet that fight. He got beat up in Marco Madsen. Marco Madsen's a good wrestler. I mean, so it is what it is there. And he retired. I think Marco Madsen retired after getting beat up by Jared Gordon. I'm gonna pick Rafa Garcia, but like just gonna pass on this one. What's that on? Let's see what the props are. This one. Garcia right now sitting at minus 500. So like his line opened at like minus 3. What was it? Minus 325, minus 350. So like there are people parlaying him, I guess. I don't see Pichel knocking him out on the feet, so like that's not gonna happen. Pichel's gonna have to like sub him or something. I don't see him subbing him unless Garcia is out there shooting takedowns on him if he's really tired. That could happen, right? They're fighting elevation in Mexico City, so that could happen. That's a factor that we gotta take into consideration. Over 2.5 rounds, I think it goes over 2.5 rounds, but minus 325 for the over. I still think it goes over 2.5 rounds. So I do like that over 2.5 rounds. Garcia on the scorecards, minus 95. I think the over. Like, yeah, I like the over more than the Garcia by points. I think it goes over either way. I mean, it's minus 185. Grimy. I don't think you want to bet that minus 185. I hardly ever like. I guess you can throw that in a parlay, but like, why would you even like? It's not even worth it. You might as well take the over. Unless you can find that a better prop on FanDuel. FanDuel is probably gonna have that like -130, -140. Yeah, you got to sign up for FanDuel, Grammy, like they have much better props. I'm on a prop that like I found a much better prop on FanDuel. Martinez by KO +170. Every other book, like Bet Online has that like +125. Like I think the open day at like +150. So FanDuel is like the place to go for props. I like the over. I think it goes over if you want to parlay anything on this fight. I like the over more than the Garcia money line. I think it goes over, man. I think Pichel is really tough, so he's gonna give him a tough match, tough fight. Let's see what the people are picking here. Pichel 55%. So this is Pichel's underdog in the chat. He could win, man. He honestly could win. You think -25 good parlay? Bro, I don't know if like I guess the over is like for me like the way I bet. Like if a prop like for someone to win by decision is like -185, -200 almost like, and the over is like -325. Like why not just take the over 2.5 rounds? Then hoping like he's probably gonna be the one winning it on scorecards, but like why even like take that risk, right? Like last week, I made a mistake. I had a long shot parlay, and last week, like I was like thinking about it, right? The Guram fight. I mean, Guram versus Caio Fernandez. I mean, the Guram by decision was like +105, and the fight go the distance was like -140. So like I should have took the fight go the distance, right? Like then taking I mean, you could take the fight go the distance -285. I think that's like better, honestly. Like you can throw that in a parlay -285 for fight go the distance. Because I do see this one going the distance, honestly. I think they're both really tough. If I go the distance -285, I think that's not that bad. Fernandez, yeah, Fernandez looked really good, man. I was impressed by Fernandez. I did pick him over Mark DeCasey, then I kind of gave up on him. It was like he's probably not going to be able to defend takedowns in that against Garam. But Garam looked like an old man out there. Bro, he fucking put a beating of Garam. It was crazy. Like he had Tapori, he had Hamza Chimaev. He had everyone in his corner. They couldn't fucking help him. That's why you need coaches instead of your friends in your corner. Because at least they'll tell you what it is, right? Call your coaches. Even Leon Edwards, like his coach he didn't let it. You know his coach that normally yells and screams at him? He didn't let him in the fucking cage. I mean, he wasn't there in the cage this time. Yo, what's going on, Antoine? How you doing, Antoine? Let's go, Antoine, in the house. What's good, family? Fresh out work, gonna shower, and then I'm with you guys. Let's go, Antoine. Let's go, brother. Antoine does breakdowns too, guys. Check out Mimiaholics on YouTube. Him and Nikki. Yeah, I think him and Nikki do breakdowns. Maybe I'm getting his name wrong. Hopefully not. Yeah, let's move on, guys. Next fight on the card. We got Julia Polastri taking on Godinez. Godinez has been fucking draining my bank like crazy. And I don't even know why the fuck I keep betting on her over and over. But let's do this poll. So the last poll is 50-50. So 50% going Pichel. I don't blame you guys taking a shot on Pichel at like fucking +385. What are the odds on that one again? +375, man. Like those odds are crazy off. Like I know he's 42 years old. I mean, doesn't mean that he doesn't know how to fight just because he's 42 years old. But like, I'm just probably gonna pass on that one. But like, I think the over is like I'll probably parlay it over. What the fight doesn't go to this in the Emmers fight. I mean, the only way I see the Emmers fight going to this is if like Emmers like if he just if he's like worried about like getting knocked out like he did in the last matchup. But I don't think he's gonna be worried about anything. So I think you can probably parlay those two for like almost plus money. All right, let's move on. So we got Polastri, Julia Polastri. I did bet in Polastri by submission on the Contender Series, and she cast that submission for me really easy. That's because Patricia like has no clue how to grapple at all. So like, then I don't think I bet on that fight. I picked Josephine Knudsen. We did parlay the over 2.5 rounders. So that was easy over 2.5 rounds. And the McKenna fight, I'm not even sure if I played anything on that one. I did pick Polastri there, but like McKenna's not even the UFC anymore. So like, I mean, I'm pretty terrible when it comes to WMA predictions. I think I'm like the only one I got right in the last for like 4 weeks is like the last 3 weeks is like Lemos. I picked her as underdog. Then I got the next 4 WMA fights wrong. So like, probably don't listen to me when it comes to WMA fights, because like my record's like 1-4 in the last 5 WMA fights. So I picked Puda Tomer last week. He almost won by KO, man. So like, you can't. No one can say that was a bad pick. Like that wasn't even a bad pick. So he just has terrible fucking jiu-jitsu. I mean, these fighters out of India, they have no clue that jiu-jitsu even exists. Polastri. But like they should have stopped that fight, honestly. Like, if I'm not even kidding, like I watched that one back and they should have stopped that fucking Puda Tomer once he knocked her out. And like what's her name? Shauna Bannon, like they call her Mama Shauna, like her mama. I don't even know I forgot what they call her, but like she's a single mother, I think. So she's got her kid. So I'm happy for her. Like she got the submission, she got like 50K bonus. But, like fuck man, like can India just catch a break? Godinez. All right, we got Godinez versus Polastri. I honestly did pick Godinez over Jandiroba, and I did better over Jandiroba. And see, she could have won that fight. Like, she just didn't fucking go for leg locks on Jandiroba. But like, to Godinez fight IQ is just terrible. Then I bet her plus 110 over Mackenzie Dern. She should have won that fight, but like, I'm always on the bad side of these scorecards. I feel like every fucking time. I mean, Holibo, Fletcher last week, John Blowovich. I mean, that one wasn't that bad. I mean, but still, like, I feel like I always end up on the wrong side of these scorecards. Godinez, I'm still gonna pick her because I do think her boxing is better. Her wrestling is good enough where like she's gonna be sub takedowns for Polastri. Polastri has high level, like she has good jiu-jitsu though, so like, do I see Polastri subbing her up? Not really. I'm gonna go with Godinez by points and the over. Yeah, the lane called it right there. The over. Lane's got the fucking blueprint when it comes to the overs. But I can't remember which card it was. Lane, I think Lane bet like 10 fights to go over. It might have been like the card like 2 weeks ago, or like maybe it was last week, right? I think it was last week, right, Lane? Like we had so many fights going the distance last week. There's only like a few finishes last week. But like, I think this one's gonna go the distance, man. I think Polastri's really tough. She went to this with Jasmine Jastovicius on the Contender Series in her on her first rodeo on Contender Series. So Jasmine's not finishing her on the ground. Jasmine, she's proven she's a finisher. I think she finished like she finished Lipsky and Catchword. I mean, those aren't bad. Catchword just got a win over Nunes. She almost fucking killed Nunes. I mean, those aren't bad, but like, I think Jasmine was underdog there. I was even money. Well, I'm gonna go Godinez, Mexico City, hometown fighter, but like Tapdarici, yes, he did beat Tapdarici, but like it was pretty close. Elise Reed. I mean, what are we fucking doing? Emily Ducote. I don't even know if she's in the UFC anymore. I actually bet Emily Ducote over Vanessa Demopoulos. One of the worst. Like, I don't know how much money I've lost betting against that fucking stripper Demopoulos. Demopoulos is fighting next week, I think. I think she's fighting next week, right? I can't remember who Demopoulos is fighting. Well, like, she's actually got a pretty favorable matchup next week. Hopefully, I don't fucking bet on her. Like, because when I bet on her, she loses. Because I bet on her over that. What was it? Maybe it was Luma Lukbumi, or like, can't remember who it was. Or who the fuck did I bet on? Well, she's a good underdog. I mean, what's her name? Demopoulos. Who's she fighting? I think she's got a fight coming up soon. It was Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Yeah, I bet on her against Karolina Kowalkiewicz. That was just a terrible fight. And she got a robbery win over Miranda, right? Like, what are we fucking doing? Like, this is... You never know how these WM fights are going to go. Because I remember she got controlled for like 12 minutes of that fight. But like, Miranda just wasn't doing any damage. She's fighting Talita Alencar. I think she can beat Alencar. But like, who the fuck knows, man? Give me Godinez on the scorecards. But like, I'm staying fucking far away from Godinez at minus 230. Like, maybe Polastri enough, honestly. What the hell is Polastri enough in Polastri? Because I do like that. Polastri enough in Polastri. But it's probably going to be like minus 180, minus 160, or minus 200 for Polastri to win one round out there at plus 2.5 spread. Over 2.5 rounds, minus 600. Fuck, I think it goes over, but like minus 600, like, I think it goes over. I think it goes over. I think Lane, I agree with you, Lane. I think it goes over. Minus 600, like, just, I mean, the last time I bet minus 600, I think it was at Sam Hughes versus Luciano fight. I mean, that was almost a finish in the second round. So that was kind of sweaty. Like, I don't know if I want to be sweating a minus over 2.5 rounds to minus 600. But like, I think it goes over. Women's fights haven't been going the distance. I mean, the last, like, because those were like really low level fights. I mean, though they weren't really durable. Nunes, Deben, I can't remember who the next one was. I mean, Samuel's almost got a finish, to be fair, Ty. So you might be right. You want a 45-70 someone? I mean, you're gonna have to fucking take that out with the Kevin Holland brother. That's the guy. That's the right guy for the job there, Kevin Holland. I'm happy that Kevin Holland finally got a win, bro. Like, I'm actually, I know what a 45-70 is, bro. I'm actually like 8-0 in Kevin Holland's last 8 fights. I might just know what a 45-70 is. I think it goes over. I mean, but let me see what the plus 2.5 is. I haven't even checked that out. I mean, Bet Online's like terrible. I hardly ever bet the plus 2.5 from Bet Online because they're pretty good at like lining those plus 2.5s at. Let's see what it is sitting at. Polastri plus 2.5. It's minus 190. Honestly, like, that's not bad. I think Polastri can win one round, but like minus 190. That's why I was like, it's probably gonna be like minus 180, minus 200 for plus 2.5 from Polastri. But like, I think Polastri can cash. She can win one round. I don't think it'll be like 30-27 Godinez. Let's move on. Next fight on the card, we got Melquizael Costa taking on C-Rod. Now, C-Rod, if you bet him as underdog, he cashes for you. If you bet him at juice, he's not gonna cash for you. I mean, he's been an underdog like every other fight. He beats these guys that are making his debut, then he loses to a guy that's like Grady Wet, right? So last fight, people are going with Godinez at 62%. So I think Godinez is gonna win, but like minus 230 just seems to kind of like wide for WMA. Let's see with the judges. I mean, with this fight's gonna go the distance, so like, I mean, the Godinez fight's 100% gonna go the distance. So like, you better hope they get it right. Or if you're betting Godinez at minus 240 almost. Costa versus C-Rod. C-Rod, I mean, he's a good striker, has good power. Hasn't really had the knockouts, haven't really materialized yet in the UFC for him. Well, he does have power though. He's definitely got some pop. He made his debut up at 145. Then he's fighting at 135 for a bit, and now he's back at 145. Lost to Julian Rosa. No, that was that was my lock. Logarian was my lock of the week, man. I mean, I tell you guys every time, bro. Like, I'm always at the end of these like wrong scorecards every fucking time. Like, I can never get these scorecards in my favor. Like, my lock of the week was Bulgarian over C-Rod, and I think he won the first rounds pretty clearly. Now he almost got finished in the third round, so at worst it could have been a draw. Like at the worst, honestly. Like, but like Costa's been looking good, man. I picked Feely over him. I'm glad I didn't bet on Feely there because I was a terrible fight IQ by Feely going for a fucking takedown on Costa. I mean, why would you do that, Feely? He beat Becky. I did bet him over Becky. So like, I think I did bet him over Garcia. Like, I learned my lesson with that. Like, I'm not fading Garcia anymore. I did bet him over Lingo. I bet him Moises. So like, to be fair, I'm like 3-2 in his last 5 fights, betting on Costa fights. Or like 2-2, I think, because I didn't bet that last fight. I was thinking about it honestly because Feely was like plus 110 closing line, so I was thinking about it, but like, I'm happy I passed on that one because like, he wasn't looking bad. I mean, Feely wasn't looking bad on the feet, but Costa wasn't looking bad either. His striking's looking good. He's got nice kicks from range, and that's what he wants to do, right? He wants to stay at range and kick box. Whereas C-Rod, he wants to get on the inside and box with you. He's got nice knees up the middle, so if you're shooting takedowns on him, you better be careful. C-Rod's probably gonna have the better cardio here, maybe. He's gonna have more output, I feel like, than Costa. I'm still gonna pick Costa, man. I got a feeling that Costa can pull this one off. I don't know why, but like, the fact that he's turning around so quickly now, like, kind of gives me confidence that Costa can pull this one off. Kyle Lane said I see Costa getting a submission. Honestly, I think I see the same thing, man. Honestly, I think I could see I don't know if he's gonna get a submission. I think it could be close, 20-20 maybe, even if it goes the distance. I think Costa's not out of the fight even if it goes the distance. I think people are like, if this one goes the distance, C-Rod's 100% winning. I don't think that's the case. I could be wrong, but we'll find out this Saturday, right? What's going to Achromatic in the house? Let's go Achromatic. What do you guys think is who do you guys think is the best prospect in WMA? I think Dakota Dishiva. No, she's not really a prospect. I mean, I think she's gonna be like if she gets signed to UFC, she's gonna be running like the women's flyweight forever until she retires. But like, I really do like that. I think Dakota Dishiva, they should sign her. But like, I'm not really sure if they're gonna pay her enough money in the UFC because right now in PFL she's making bank, but like there really isn't anyone for her to fight over there in PFL. She's pretty much ran everyone over in PFL. She just finished Tyler Santos last year. We cast on that KO. I think it was like I sprinkled round 2, round 3, round 4. So like we cast. I was hoping it was gonna be round 3 because the number was better, plus 1400. But like we cast at like plus 900. That she got by KO. I think she should be signed to the UFC. I mean, I would pick her over Manon Fear. I would pick her over anyone at 104, maybe 125 pounds. Almost MMA, but like maybe other than Natalia Silva. But like I think she could beat Natalia Silva too. I think she's the best prospect right now in MMA and across any promotion. You got C-Rod. I mean, I think I could see C-Rod winning this one if he's able to like get his striking going and like fend out the grappling. I mean, so he does have good scrambles. But like the guys that he's been beating are like not that huge for the weight class. Like he beat Das, he was like 5'6", Dogarian's like 5'6", Simon's like 5'7" or 5'6", to be fair. 5'8", okay. He's 5'8". But those guys are like 135 pounds. Joseph Weem, I'm not even sure this guy. This guy's fucking 5'8". Pierce is like actually like 6 feet tall. I mean, I think it's probably like 5'11", to be fair. And that was his debut on short notice. I mean, but like it was a close matchup though. He wasn't out of the fight. So I do think C-Rod's really good, man. I do think he's pretty good. But like I just got this feeling that Costa can pull this one off. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go with Costa here. Let's see what the odds are. I haven't placed a bet on this fight just yet. Costa plus 147. I have like plus 160. I'll bet on Costa like plus 160. So the line's getting kind of wider now. Let's see what by decision. Under 2.5 rounds, plus 160. I think if C-Rod wins, I don't think he's finishing Costa. Costa's really tough, man. Like, I mean, Garcia finished him, but Garcia has insane fucking power. Right? Garcia's got like, I think he's got the most active knockout streak right now in the UFC. And who's behind him? I think Prates and Pereira's like behind him. Alex Pereira. So like Costa right now is on an absolute tear right now with the knockouts. So no shame getting knocked out by Costa, but that was a pretty brutal KO. Honestly, I would pick Garcia to do the same thing to C-Rod. But like I'm gonna go with the Costa underdog pick on this one. What's the plus enough in Costa? So I think it could be 28-28 if it goes the distance. I mean, I don't know if I see C-Rod winning 30-27. They don't have the plus enough on right now on Bet Online. Yeah, I don't know. They haven't dropped the prop yet. You see Costa getting a submission? Yeah, me too. I think he could, even if he doesn't get a submission, I think it's gonna be close. I think he could win even though the score occurs too. Moreno run for TKO. I got a bet I'm on that on Moreno, bro. I'll let you guys know later the bet that I have on Moreno, but like it's actually like round 4, round 5, and this isn't for Moreno at plus 100. I think it's not plus money anymore, FanDuel anymore. Why are people picking C-Rod? I mean, he's like 5-1 UFC, so like you can't blame anyone picking C-Rod here. He is pretty good. He's got good cardio, good pace and pressure, good striking, nice knees up the middle. Like he's got good boxing too. So I don't blame anyone picking C-Rod. I just got this feeling that Costa can pull it off. He's got better grappling overall, better control, and C-Rod's been getting taken on. It's not like he doesn't get taken on, right? He does have good scrambles, so he knows how to stay safe on the ground. But like, I could see Costa taking his back and like controlling him for a round and winning rounds like that too. Let's move on. Let's see what the decision props are on this one. Rodriguez by submission plus 400. Is he gonna lock in a fucking guillotine on Costa? I don't think I see it. Maybe if you want to bet the submission, you might as well bet fight ends by submission because I could see it ending by submission more than like KO. Costa by What's C-Rod by decision? Plus 135. I mean, that's not even that good. If he wins, I think it's gonna be a decision. Maybe you can take if you're taking C-Rod, you can probably take C-Rod third rounder decision. But like I think Costa can pull this one off. Next fight on the card, we got Ateba Gautier taking on Jose Medina. I mean, I've been shitting on this guy, Jose Medina, but like he's tough, dude, man. He's definitely a tough dude. I mean, I don't know if I can say anything else because like, what is he really good at? Not really sure. Let's get the poll up for this one. This is gonna be a fun fight to sit back and watch because like I'm not really betting on Gautier minus 500. We did bet him in a contender series last year at plus 110. I think it was maybe plus minus 110. Like that was a good spot betting on him there at that line. But like betting him at minus 500, like even though like as terrible as Medina is, like he's got good cardio, he can take a shot. I mean, so like things can go sideways quickly if Gautier doesn't finish him in the early rounds. I honestly, like if you're gonna parlay Rafa Garcia or Gautier, I think it's probably better parlaying Gautier at that line than like parlaying Rafa Garcia because like Medina's like he's not really that good, man. His striking is terrible. His grappling is sucks. Can't wrestle. Can't take anyone down. Control them. Like I'm just not sure how Medina's gonna win this fight unless like Gautier completely blows his load and like he's gassed out. I mean, by like the second, third round, then like his goal is Medina. Like, does he have it in him to finish this guy? Even like I'm not even sure. So like I'm gonna go with Gautier by. I think you could find a knockout, man. This guy hits extremely fucking hard. Like Jack Reese, like he's got good power also, but like does he hit as hard as Gautier? I'm not really sure. I don't think so. Magomed Ghazi Yuslav, I got trapped in that Ghazi Yuslav hype. So like that's not even that good of a win. I mean, because the Gautier, I think Ghazi Yuslav was like minus 1800 on a contender series. And you beat him 30-27. I mean, so like Medina, I don't think he's won a single round. I mean, in the last 3 fights, so his last all 6 rounds. So like, it's not like he's at least winning a round out there. Like, it'd be one thing if he's like taking a run off these guys and like making it kind of close, right? But like, he's just fucking out there getting beat up on like crazy, like all 3 rounds. Like Jack Reese was getting tired beating the fucking living shit out of Medina, and he was able to take that damage. I mean, but eventually he's gonna that chin's gonna deteriorate. I mean, you're taking shots like that over and over, like you getting beat up like that. You have no striking defense. He's 33 years old. I mean, Gautier is only 22 years old. I mean, so I'm not really sure what kind of jiu-jitsu Gautier has. Like, he's taking defense is okay. He was getting taken on in contender series by this guy that can wrestle. I mean, I think Naito actually took that fight on short notice, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. I think he did take that fight on short notice, or maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm getting that one wrong. Like, this guy was actually a decent wrestler, and jiu-jitsu has okay jiu-jitsu, so he was able to take him down like a few times early in the first round. But, like, eventually he got really fucking tired and he got knocked out eventually. So cast on him there, plus even money on the contender series. So I'm gonna pass here, see how he looks at the UFC level. Even though this guy's Medina absolutely sucks, I'm not really sure what he's good at. But we'll find out if Gautier has a gas tank. If he can't finish this guy early, how does he look in the later rounds? Right, I guess we'll find out. But I think he could be the first one to knock him out. Also, we got Mr. Bob in the chat. What's gonna Mr. Bob? How you doing? How's the Bob? Is he bothering you right now, or has he been behaving himself? The worst is final. How long was the fucking mirrors? Like 1 week? God damn it! I mean, it's 2025, right? That's the fucking world. The way the world works now. Marriages don't last that long anymore. I don't even see your profile picture. Is Mimi from Dewey Carey. All right, let's move on. Next fight on the card is Edgar Chairez. Let's go with Chairez. I mean, I fucking love this guy's Chairez, man. I love this guy's fighting style. He's got the Mexican spirit. Chairez versus Vergara. I mean, this is a setup fight if I've ever seen one by the UFC here. Let's get this pulled up now. People are picking Gautier at 60%. All right, let's move on. So Vergara versus Chairez. I'm picking Chairez by finish, man. I think he's gonna fucking sub this guy Vergara. Vergara's like he's good. He's okay. He can wrestle. He's got some striking. He can box a bit, but like he's not really that dangerous. I mean, he finished Lacerda. I mean, if you guys remember that first round, I mean, you go back and watch that first round. I mean, Lacerda had this guy running for his fucking damn life in that first round. Him, and like Chelsea Chandler and like what's Amabaev's like in the same thing in the same category. They run away when they take punches to the face. They'll like turn their head sideways and run away. So like, yeah, Lacerda almost knocked him out early. Like he had him running for his fucking life in that first round, and then he beat him into Salvador. Salvador is terrible. He actually like Tetsuya Tara subbed him up. I mean, pretty easy. Amabea beat him pretty easy. Timira, I think Amabea took him down like 6-7 times. Timira knocked him out in the first round. I mean, so Vergara was running away again. Like this guy runs away every time he turns into a track star. I'm picking Chairez by like KO or submission early. I think it's gonna be like first rounds. The line's like, I mean, the line. I think it makes sense. I know people are saying, "Oh, it's minus 250." I think it's like minus 300 when I picked him. So the line's coming down a bit now. Minus 252. I think he's gonna look minus 400. Honestly, like I don't see Vergara knocking him out. I did pick Chairez over Joshua Van. I mean, that wasn't a terrible pick, right? If you guys go back and run that fight, watch that fight back. He was definitely live in that fight. I mean, it was 1-1 heading into that third round, and I gave you guys a play plus 3.5 on Chairez. That cast pretty easy. I think it's 20. I think Joshua Van won that fight 20-28. So, well, like I actually bet in my submission over Joshua Van. So yeah, he was going for like triangles off his back. I mean, so like the way I see like Vergara winning this fight, his method, like his percentage of winning is gonna be like if he can like if he makes like Chairez go for like those submissions off his back and he gets controlled. He gets control over Chairez. Maybe then he can win. Like on the feet, I feel like Chairez has more power, has more finishing upside. He can grapple. He can go for submissions. Chairez almost up Tetsuya Tara in the third round. I mean, so if you can put Tetsuya Tara in a submission attempt like that, I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty simple for him locking up Vergara in a submission. I could see Vergara getting hurt on the feet, shooting a takedown, running into a submission. So I'm gonna go Chairez by submission. I think this is really good matchup for Chairez in Mexico City, and I don't see him losing to Mexico City. If you guys really want to cash, watch Joey predictions. I don't know about that, man. I'll take a pass on them, Joey Jr. I don't even think he bets. Does he? Does MMA Joey bet on fights? I'm not really sure, bro. Like, I'm not gonna watch someone's prediction that doesn't even bet on fights. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Bob? I see you in the chat. Do they cut Cesar Vergara if he loses? I mean, probably. I mean, this is a chance. I mean, if he wants to stay in the UFC, he's gotta fucking go out there and win. You can't be 0-3 in your last like 3 fights. But like Tetsuya Tara, I mean, that's like no shame losing Tetsuya Tara. He beat Clayson Rodriguez. I mean, Rodriguez kind of a fraud. We found out. I mean, I told you guys he's a fraud. Now we picked Alton Haley over him there in his move up to 135 pounds at bantamweight. I think Chairez is legit, man. He's got a 11-6 record. People don't, you're like, this guy's 11-6. He's not that good, man. Like, I think he's pretty good, man. I think he's a lot tougher than Vergara. Like, he was taking some clean body shots from Joshua, man. I mean, I don't think Vergara can take those body shots. We just seen Tamira put him away with body shots. So I think Chairez can put him away on the feet, knock him out, or submit him. So Chairez is going to be the pick here. Pretty confident Chairez, honestly. And I'm going to parlay with someone after the wins. Minus 252. I think that's a solid parlay piece. Minus 252. ITD. What's ITD? Plus 115. I think he's going to finish him, honestly. So Chairez by finish. You can probably find out like plus 130, plus 140 on FanDuel when they drop the props for this fight. I'm gonna go for Chairez by finish. I think you can finish this guy. The under is still plus money. I don't think Vergara's finishing him, honestly. I just don't see him finishing Chairez. If like Tetsuya Tara and like these are Joshua Man's not putting him away, like there's no way Vergara's finishing this guy. LOL, we straight up on that Joey Jr. Yeah, bro. I don't only watch like few people's predictions every week. I mean, I don't watch like Like, I don't feel like you should watch. Like, you should do your own. First, like, I do my own research, then I watch other people's predictions to see where my picks align. I watch AJ. Like, I watch I think I watched like who else do I watch? Look, Emmers, I watched his predictions he was picking, and then that's about it. I mean, bro, if you did the opposite of Bob, Bob the last 2 weeks, you would have had every single bet. There's no way he lost 21 bets, bro. I don't fucking believe that. There's no way that Bob lost 21 bets. Thing of beauty. I mean, Chairez plus Moreno. I already got a bet on Moreno and LeBeau. I got Moreno to win run 4, run 5, or just as in plus 100. So like, I don't need to parlay Moreno with anyone because I think it's gonna go into the later rounds. I think this is a solid parlay, honestly, but like, I already got a bet on Moreno at plus 100 because I dropped the run 4, run 5, or just as in for Moreno at plus 100. Like, I think it's now like minus 150, minus 110 on FanDuel. So I beat some line there. 0-13 is quite an anomaly. I did pretty terrible last week, Lane. I think I got every bet that I made pre-fight. I got it all wrong. Then we cast some bets on the live stream. We cast the Padilla at plus 113 in the first round. We cast I would have cast Wishanik by submission. I mean, I should have bet the fight ends by submission, but like we live and learn, right? You live and learn. Then I bet the fight ends by submission, Molly McCann versus Denara fight. So I learned my lesson after the Wishanik getting fucking choked out by Duncan. Because like, you might as well like don't get greedy, right? Just take the fucking fight ends by submission because you never really know in this game. So maybe like take the fight ends inside the distance here. Vergara's tough though. Vergara's definitely tough. So like, but I think it's gonna end inside this. I see him catching. I see him finishing Vergara at home. I think gonna finish this guy. And Chairez is a finisher. Let's move on. Next fight on the card is Lazy Boy. Let's go Lazy Boy. I'm a fan of Lazy Boy, man. I'm a big fan of Lazy Boy. Ronaldo Rodriguez. Did he just change his fucking name? Wasn't it Luis Rodriguez? What the hell's going on? Wasn't this guy saying like his dad's like a famous like I saw something online that he said his dad's like really famous. Julio Cesar Chavez, right? Is he like the son of Julio Cesar Chavez? Look at this. You guys see this shit, bro? Like, is that true or is he just fucking straight capping? He might be straight capping, right? UFC fighter Ronaldo Rodriguez, known for his recent claim that Julio Cesar Chavez is his father, has been training with the legendary boxer. Has jokingly acknowledged Rodriguez as his last son, so he might be his fucking son. Honestly, like that might be his son. I don't know. That might be just fucking playing it off. But like, I feel like that's probably somewhat true, right? People have kids with a woman they never fucking see after, so that could be the case here. Let's talk about this fight. I mean, we got Kevin Borjas, really good boxing, high volume striker. Doesn't really have the same power. Like, he dropped Joshua Van in the first round. I mean, that is impressive that he knocked him down in the first round. Joshua Van is kind of chinny. If you have some power, if you have good striking, you can knock him down. Costa absolutely brutalized him. I did pick Borjas over Costa, and I should have known, man. I should have known. Don't pick against someone that's training with Diego Lopez. I should have fucking known, honestly. But like, I'm gonna pick Rodriguez here, man. Rodriguez, he can wrestle. I don't think he's just gonna stand up with this guy. He's just gonna like go out there and strike with him for all 3 rounds. Like, I don't see that happening. And Rodriguez is really hittable though. Like, his striking defense is non-existent. So like, if you're betting this guy, man, you must well like don't bet on him pre-fight. Bet on him live. Like, I think I'm gonna look to bet him live because I was thinking about like betting him like at minus 140 because the line's like really close. I think the reason the line's really close is because of that last match of Ray against Ode Osbourne. But Ode Osbourne has power. He's got good striking, nice straight shots down the middle. So like Borjas he's a sniper too. He can strike. I mean, but like he's got good power. Satan defense is not bad early. Like, he can be taken on, but like he's really not that easy to hold on. I like Rodriguez, so maybe I'm kind of biased here. I want to see him win at Mexico City. I like his personality. And hopefully they do I don't think they're gonna do a press conference, right? Maybe at the weigh-ins. I mean, ceremonial weigh-ins. It's gonna be. Watch out for the Lazy Boy at the ceremonial weigh-ins. I think he's gonna be making some fucking noise over there. at the weigh-ins. But I like Rodriguez. I haven't bet him yet, so like I think the first round. I mean, you're gonna get a much better line plus money on Rodriguez after the first round because I do see Borjas winning the first round like 80% of the time. Honestly, like unless he gets taken on early, like I think Borjas has better striking than Rodriguez. Like Rodriguez can strike, he can kick, he can throw some kicks, but like it's not really like as clean, right? Borjas is much cleaner striker. Give me Lazy Boy by like a third round submission or like KO ground and pound. You could go the distance also, like so. Like I'm gonna bet Rodriguez in the first round. After the first round, it's gonna be like plus 200 Rodriguez, I think, or maybe like plus 180 after the first round. Like live betting this fight is the way to go for the Lazy Boy because I think he's extremely fucking tough, man. He's got good cardio. He builds as the fight goes longer. So those are the fighters I want to bet on live. Guys that I know are gonna be there for a whole 50 minutes. They're not gonna give up on themselves. The fight's not going their way early. I want a kid with all the races. I mean, it's an absolute fucking menace, bro. You better be making millions of dollars, bro. If you want that. I think you're gonna have to fucking make have a lot of money to be paying all the child support. Great call, Lane, especially Duncan with Senek. Yeah, I mean it wasn't a bad pick. I mean he was looking pretty good on the feet in the second on well then he shot a takedown. Just like Lean Edwards, he shot a fucking takedown for no reason. Absolutely no reason shoot a takedown there, and they shoot a takedown. You cannot make this shit up, bro. I think I went like 5 and like 8 on predictions. I mean, half like 3 of those predictions that I got wrong were WMA fights. I got all no. There's only one WMA fight last week, I think. I'm thinking about the week before. Like, yeah, I picked Leon Edwards. I picked John Blowich. John Blowich pick wasn't that wrong. Bad. I mean, I think the Leon Edwards pick was horrible. That was a horrible pick. And the ground pick was horrible. I'm forgetting about the other fighters on that card. But I had Tybora underdog. I had Holland underdog. So I got a few underdog picks right last week, but it was just a crazy fucking card. And Fletcher, I should have got the Fletcher pick right. Like, it is what it is with the judges, or, it's just the way the game is. You can never be too confident when the fights hit the scorecards. The other 4 submissions. Yeah, the you guys cast on. I had a play on submission. I think I had a Vicenic by submission, and no, I had fight ends by submission. In that fuck, I can't remember which it was, but I had Brady submission in a parlay. I think ground by decision. So like, I shouldn't have parlayed that. That was my long shot. I should have took the fight go to distance there, like, but I got greedy, plus money for ground by decision, but. I should just bet that a Brady submission straight up because I knew if he grapples, if he has success grappling, he's probably gonna submit Leon Edwards at some point. I was hoping Leon's gonna like look better with his grappling defense after that Bilal fight. Clearly, that wasn't the case, right? He didn't show any improvements after that Bilal fight at all. Leon's probably gonna go into hiding back in his fucking we're probably not gonna see Leon Edwards for the next year or so. Let's see what the props are for this one. So. Kevin Borjas right now plus 130. He opened up a plus 190. I mean that open line is insane. Like there's no way he should be like this big underdog, but like now a plus 130, I think that makes sense. Because if he is able to keep this on the feet and stay technical, he can win this fight. He definitely can win this fight. But like I'm gonna pick Lazy Boy. I'm a big fan of the Lazy Boy, so maybe I'm biased. I think I am kind of biased here. But I think Lazy Boy can grapple. He can make him work on the ground. And we've seen Borjas doesn't really have much to offer when he gets taken down. So I like Rodriguez. If he starts getting takedowns, I mean, hammer that money line live. So minus 150 for the Lazy Boy. Live betting on this fight is the way to go, man. I don't know if I like anything. Ops. Boros by ITD plus 475. He's gonna have like I could see him knocking him down, but like I don't know if I see him finishing him right away. Like Rodriguez ITD. Fight ends into this. Rodriguez by submission plus 375. That's not bad, honestly. Plus 400 on Cloudbed. I could see a submission of Rodriguez like in the later round, maybe second, third round submission. Like I might play that honestly. Like the last time I played that, I think it was who was it? It was Gabriel Santos second, third round submission. That was like plus 1,000. So like it's probably gonna be like plus 800, plus 700, plus 800 maybe. Second, third round submission for maybe third round submission for Rodriguez. I think that's the way I could see him finishing this fight later, as he starts like wearing down Borjas with the grappling. All right, let's move on. Next fight on the card. I do have a bet on this fight, guys. We got David Martinez versus Simon Oliveira. Now let's get this poll up. Did I do a poll? I don't even think I did a poll for the last one. We'll just skip over it. You like another over 2.5 rounds? Please, no, Lane. Can we get a finish here? Like, how many? Hopefully we see some finishes on this card, man. Because I hope it's not like last week. We had so many fights going distance last week, so I'm really praying to the MMA gods that it's not another card like last week. Every fight going the distance. I mean, it's just not enjoyable, right? Not fun. All these fights going the distance, but I don't think this one's gonna go the distance right here. I mean, I'm actually more confident this one's gonna end into the distance. Oliveira, we got fucking Timu Oliveira versus Martinez. Now we did bet on Martinez on Contender Series. We didn't bet his money line. We took the fight go the distance, and on Contender Series, I was minus 130. Absolute steal because he's fighting a guy like Franklin, who's shooting takedowns on him, wasn't really getting any takedowns, and he just kind of got outstruck on the feet. Martinez really wasn't like, I think he's just trying to get a contract. He wasn't really like putting a lot of power behind it. In this matchup here, Simon Oliveira coming back after over 2-year layoff. I mean, that's actually a pretty long layoff, right? And we've seen recently, I mean, the layoffs fighters that come back after layoff, Tatiana Suarez, he also came back after layoff. I mean, a couple of guys that have been coming back after layoff. What's his name? Vittori. It's like all these guys are coming back after layoff. It's not really been working out for them. I got Martinez by KO plus 170. It's still plus 150 on FanDuel. If you have FanDuel, you bet that at plus 150. I really do like that, man. I mean, I was gonna parlay his money line with Medeiros. Like, then I just bet Medeiros straight up on the money line. Then I took him by KO. You can still parlay him Martinez. I think like there's a chance that it could go to this. I mean, if he doesn't really put a lot of power behind it, but I think Oliveira's cardio is kind of suspect. And I don't see Oliveira like Oliveira's got good jiu-jitsu, but like wrestling is kind of sucks. I don't think wrestling's all that good. Give me Martinez by KO or TKO. I really do like that prop by KO TKO Martinez. I think he's gonna win by KO here. Nah, hopefully this one's not gonna go over 2.5 rounds. Man, I think you're talking about the last one, right? This one should not go over 2.5 rounds. I think this one should go under fight, and maybe like second, third round kill for Martinez. I could see like Oliveira getting tired trying to like grapple, and then he's just fatigued and he can like, and Martinez is putting a lot of pressure on him, landing ton of combinations. So give me Martinez by KO or TKO on Bet Online. If you don't bet this prop on Bet Online, it's not good enough. It's like plus 125, I think, on Bet Online. So like people like hammer the props in Bet Online quickly. His ITD is plus 100, so like KO is plus 125 on Bet Online. Bet on FanDuel. FanDuel still has it like plus one. It's still plus 150. I think it's still plus 150 on FanDuel. Yeah. So like I don't see him getting a submission on Oliveira, like unless Oliveira's like gets guillotined. I mean, maybe then he can get a submission on Oliveira, but like I think it's gonna be KO. Give me KO for Martinez. Solid. And I like him as a parlay piece. Minus 500 for if you're gonna parlay anyone at minus 400. What is he? What's the money line now? Yeah, if you're gonna parlay, like you want to pick someone like there's a confident prediction pick minus just as like minus 400. Like I like Martinez over anyone else on this card. I like him over Garcia. I like him over Chairez. I like Chairez too. Like I'm pretty confident Martinez is gonna win, and I see him winning by KO here. Pretty confident that KO. We'll see. Hopefully he cashes a KO, man. Like hopefully it's not like Contender Series, but Contender Series guy had good cardio. Franklin. I don't see that being the case here. Grimy got the parlay. Martinez Rosas and Chairez. I think that's solid, man. I don't know if I want to like parlay Rosas after that last fight. Even though like Vince Morales absolutely sucks, he's definitely a tough, gritty fucking man. Like that Aricha Lang fight kind of gave me like I got some PTSD from that one because I was like extremely fucking sweaty. But like at least he went back to wrestling right in the third round. I mean, that was impressive that he didn't just fucking stand there and strike with Aricha Lang when he was getting struck. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Martinez by KO. That's the prediction. And we got 100% going with Martinez here. Let's go. Everyone's on Martinez this week. Let's go Martinez. Guys, do me a favor, hit the like button. Let's see how many likes we got on the stream. We got 9 likes. Can we hit fucking 15 likes on the stream? I think we can get to 15 likes on the stream. Let's get those likes up, boys. All right, let's move on. Next fight on the card is Chiwiwi. I don't have to fucking really like practice that chi wee. Okay, we got chi wee versus Vinc Morales. The Morales, I feel like the only reason they haven't cut him yet is probably this right here. That's my fucking if I put the tinfoil hat on my fucking head, I mean if I had to guess, that's probably the only reason he's still in the UFC right now, right? Vince Morales, because like 2-7 in the UFC, he's been fighting like much better opposition. I mean, like he's not been getting easy fights like Roda Jr. But like he fought Song Yudong in his debut. I mean, that's fucking terrible matchmaking by the UFC there. He has a win over Raymond Job. He was fighting Jose Aldo in I think UFC 315 in Montreal. Lost Benito Lopez, bro. How the fuck do you lose to Benito Lopez? Luke Smoke. I remember this guy, Luke Smoke. Man, that was I think Morales was underdog when he knocked him out there. Yeah, I did better than Luke Smoke out there. That was insane. Like Morales has power. Like he's fight IQ is terrible though. Like I feel like he's gonna go for like 5 Peruvian neckties in this fight. Because he went for a few. Actually, I did pick him over Eliza Smith, and I changed my pick after the wins. After I seen him with the fucking pink hair, I was like, let me change my pick after that. After I seen him with the pink hair. So like he needs to win this fight, or he's gonna go home. Like that's pretty much what it is for Morales here. I'm not gonna pick Morales, man. I'm done trusting this guy. Like he's just not gonna never gonna fix anything in his fight IQ. And Rota Jr., at least we know this guy can. If the striking's not working out for him, he's gonna go and wrestle. Right in the Rachel Lang fight, went out there and like won the first round with the wrestling. Was getting out struck in the second round. Went back to the wrestling. Got a takedown in the third round, controlled. So like good fight IQ by Rota Jr. there. I'm gonna go Rota Jr. Like I don't know if I want to bet this fight, man, because Rota Jr. like stolen 20 years old. Submission, and we cast a submission over Tercios. And Tercios, if you guys remember, Tercios was trying to get a submission over this guy, and it's impossible, right? I mean, good luck getting a submission on this guy with the fucking the long chin that he has, right? Insane fucking chin this guy has. I mean, good luck locking in a rear naked choke over this guy. Not gonna happen. You can try all you want, Morales. So I know Morales is gonna be out there trying to fucking get a Peruvian necktie on this guy. How many Peruvian neckties is he gonna go for? I'm gonna say like 5. I'm gonna say like 5 Peruvian neckties that he's gonna attempt over Roda Jr. And just unfortunately for Morales, man, it's not gonna happen because Roda Jr. is just he just has that fucking unreal chin. It's so long that you can't even fucking wrap that fucking neck. So give me Roda Jr. I think he's gonna win by decision. I don't think he's gonna sub him, man. If he subs Morales, that's gonna be pretty impressive. Because Morales, like, he's only been never been subbed in UFC. It's like a long fucking time ago. Like back in 2015 and like 2018. So could he sub him? I mean, I think I was picking submission by Rota Jr. The more I think about it, man, I think it's gonna be like close matchup, and I think Rota Jr. is gonna win 28-28. That's the way that I see it, honestly. I think Morales is gonna go out there and like give him a tough matchup. Maybe have some moments out there in every round, then he's gonna get controlled. He's gonna give away position, going for Peruvian necktie, going for door strokes that really aren't there. So I'm gonna go Roy Jr. Like, I think the parlay is not bad, honestly, but like for me, man, like I'm just if he even out there dominated Richie Lang, like I would have honestly I would have been more impressed, and I would parlay him here. Like Richie Lang, I don't think Richie Lang has any grappling like Morales. And Morales can still scramble, and he can still like stay safe in the grappling exchanges. I feel like he's not beating Rob, bro. He's 20 years old. He's 20 fucking years old, bro. Like, give the kid a break. Like, Rob's like fucking 35. I don't think Rob's gonna be champion by the time he gets a title shot. If he gets a title shot, and he probably is gonna get a title shot if he gets. I feel like they're gonna build him up like Paddy Pimblay. And they are like kind of building up like that, right? He lost to C-Rod. He almost got a submission of C-Rod in the first round. I mean, he just kind of gassed out after C-Rod actually missed weight for that fight. If you guys forgot. Yeah, give me Chiwiwi by I'm gonna say a submission or a decision. But like, if you're gonna parlay, you might as well parlay the money line. I feel like if you're gonna bet anything on Royal Junior, you might as well parlay the money line because like you could win by decision, you could win by submission. I don't think he's gonna like knock him out or anything like that. I don't see that happening. So, give me Royal Junior to win here and win pretty comfortably. Minus 400 for Royal Junior. Yeah, the line seems kind of crazy though, but like this is the UFC is like setting this one up for Royal Junior. and in front of his people. So, Ro Jr., what's his mission? What's Morales by one takedown? Plus 300 for Morales to get one fucking takedown. Can Morales not get one takedown on this guy? I think I could see Morales getting one takedown on him. What do you guys think? Morales to get one takedown. I mean, plus 300. Isn't that kind of wide? I mean, it's like, who's Junior? I know he's got good grappling. I mean, but I could see like maybe Morales getting a scramble and like getting top position on this guy. Maybe that goes for like one takedown on Morales, right? Could happen. Honestly, could happen because I do think they're gonna grapple, and I could see Morales even maybe even getting like one takedown. I mean, that's not too hard. One takedown from Morales, honestly. Rojas ITD plus 125. The more I think about it, I think it's gonna go longer. I mean, Morales is really tough, man. I think it's gonna be 20 and 28 for Rosa Jr. And Rosa Jr. finished only plus 370. Yeah, it's not even worth it. I think it goes. I think it goes a distance. Next fight on the card, we got Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Body Bag Pyfer. What do people call him? People call him Salty Man, right? Salty Man. Pyfer. Who is it? Lucas Tracy. I think Lucas Tracy doesn't like Joe Pyfer, right? He's like always fucking shitting on Joe Pyfer. But like Joe Pyfer, man, like I had a crazy parlay Joe Pyfer. I don't know how much money I lost on that fight against Hermanson. But like it was a couple of parlays I had with Pyfer, ending with Pyfer. And that was frustrating, man. I mean, who's in the main co-main one? I think parlay. Let's see. It was Danige. Yeah, I had Danige, Pyfer, parlay. We cast 5 units on Danige. I mean, on the money line straight up. I wish I bet it by KO because I did pick Danige by KO. The KO was like plus 250, and I was thinking about it. I was like, he's gonna knock out Feely. Then I just only bet his money line at minus 142. Then I also parlay him with the Pyfer. Like that was really fucking easy for Danige, but like that was 5-round main win. I mean, against Hermanson, and Pyfer kind of gassed out there. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is there. And he took an absolute fucking beating for the next 3 rounds. Was getting lit up on the feet. Didn't really quit on himself. I mean, Hermanson doesn't really have a lot of power, to be fair. But let's get this poll up. Let's see what people like the underdog here. I know some people do like the underdog here, but like, I don't think I'm gonna fucking pick him. Pyfer versus KG. Pyfer should grapple here. I mean, he's going to be much bigger than Kelvin Gastelum. I'm not really sure why Kelvin Gastelum fighting at 185 pounds again, because he moved on right for that Brady fight. Then he went back up to. Then he was supposed to fight Daniel Rodriguez at 170 pounds. Then he was like, then they changed that up because Kelvin Gastelum was like, there's no way I'm making 170 pounds. He's out there eating fucking tacos and burritos like a couple weeks before the fight. And that was a close matchup against D-Rod. And I did pick him there. I don't think I bet on him there because it was kind of like it's like minus 230 and minus 250. And I knew it was going to be a close matchup because D-Rod can land a ton of volume too. He's a good boxer. I think Pyfer should win, man. Like he should be able to grapple if he needs to, but like he might not even grapple because they're fighting elevation, so he might be kind of like worried about getting tired. But like, this is only 3 rounds. I mean, if that Hermanson fight was only 3 rounds, he would win that fight 100%. He won like the first round, the clear as day. Then he would have won that fight 20 and 28 easily. Is he gonna finish Kelvin Gastelum? Like, I'm not really sure. What is Rosa's condition? What do you mean? What's his condition? I don't think he has a condition, bro. What the fuck? This is crazy, bro. Rosa doing? I don't think it's a condition. He just built like that, bro. He just built like that. Rosa said he would retire. Does he actually have a condition? I didn't fucking know he had a condition. Damn, I'm clueless then. I did not know this guy had a condition. I'll be real. I'll be shocked if Rojas never becomes a champion. It'll be hard, though. He'll have a Charles Oliveira story. I don't think they're gonna give him right matchups. I don't think they're gonna like feed him to the wolves like they did with Charles Oliveira, 45 pounds. Like Oliveira was fighting all the fucking genius guys, 145 pounds, then 155 pounds early. Like with Rosa Jr., with Patty Pimblett, they're giving him like people that are like almost at the tail end, right? Like Vinc Morales, like he's only 1 fight away from getting cut from the UFC, even though he's not really that old. But like I think by in the next like maybe 5 years or like maybe 4 years, I could see him getting in the top 10. Like I don't think they're gonna take their time though. They're probably gonna keep putting him on the Mexican cards. The chat is saying Rojas has a condition. Yeah, I didn't, bro. What? Come on, don't fucking hate on the Rojas Junior. Like people love that fucking chin, bro. He gets bitches, bro. He gets fucking bitches. Pyfer ITD. I think submission. I'm picking Pyfer by submission. I mean, could he knock him out? I could see like some like club and sub if anything. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna put him away, man. KG Chin is just fucking unreal. Like Vittori, Kevin Gastelum. These guys have a crazy fucking chin. Dan Ige's only been dropped like I think once by Josh Emmett, if I'm not mistaken. Give me Pyfer submission or decision. I think it's like minus 125 Pyfer by decision or submission. I think that's not bad, honestly. The submission is plus 360. I think the submission is super live because Kevin Gastelum, like when he does fight that people that can wrestle grapple, he's been subbed before. I mean, Brady, I mean, that's like, that's no shame in losing to Brady, right? Brady's a really good grappler, but they train together. Pyfer, John Brady, they train over there at Philadelphia. Jared Cannonier, striker. Whitaker, striker. Curtis, striker. D-Rod, striker. And Manson, grappler. He hooked him in the first round. Darren Toll, striker. Adesanya, striker. He almost beat Adesanya too. Then he actually hurt Adesanya. Then he shot a takedown for no reason at all. Like I honestly just never like understand why these fighters like when they're doing so well on the field, then they shoot a takedown for no reason at all. Cause that like he almost won that fucking belt, interim belt, or like maybe that was a UFC belt on the 185-pound belt. So I think he was an interim champion, right? At one point, Calvin Gastelum, or was he not the interim champion? I can't even remember now. Yeah, Pyfer trains with Brady, right? Yeah. So he's gonna know the inside of how KG fights and all the things. I mean, Brady's gonna show him. Pat Sabatini's fighting next week. I mean, this team's an absolute fire. I mean, Petrovsky just won. He just beat Vieira. They got Pat Sabatini fighting next week against Brito. I mean, that's not an easy matchup for Sabatini. I mean, but we'll see how that one goes for Sabatini next week. Well, now we got Joe Pyfer on this card, so I mean, this team's been doing pretty well. Told you Oberg would get, bro. Did he tell me one thing, Grizzly? Go. Did he look minus fucking 300? Tell me that. Did he look minus 300? He did not look minus fucking even minus like he looked like minus 130, minus 120 maybe. Like he did not look minus 300. Yeah, the fucking Leon is terrible, man. I'm fucking done with Leon. Like I was like giving him a chance here. Like maybe he's gonna go. Like he's been away for 9 months now, so maybe he's gonna look fucking better now. Like his taking defense, his get up game is gonna be improving. Clearly not. I mean, him and his brother Fabian Edwards, they just can't fucking grapple. I mean, that's something they're never gonna improve on. No, I learned that from that fight against Brady. I mean, Brady can wrestle though. Brady's one of the better wrestlers at 170 pounds. But like him not being able to like even get up once, it's just terrible luck for Leon. John, I honestly thought he won that fight 20 and 28, but like I could see a world where like why they gave it to Oberg. Cause John he won the first round clearly, he won the third round. Like he's the one like marching him down. But like it is what it is though. He lost strength, bro. He was weak. Oh, you mean Leon? I think he's talking about Jan Blachowicz. Jan Blachowicz at 42 years old doesn't look fucking weak, bro. He's still out there competing with some of the best guys at 100 and 102. What am I saying? Light heavyweight. I mean. Bro, like John, these scorecards never go like towards John's favor. I mean, like they always fucking give it to the other guy. Like the robbery of the night was Fletcher versus Colin Lofgren. I mean, Fletcher should have won that fight for sure. Nah, and I've been getting fucked over on these scorecards. My lock of the week before that was Hollabo. Like it was a close matchup. I mean, but like I thought Hollabo won the first round with the striking, more damaging shots. They gave it to Hernandez, and last week was my Fletcher was one last week, and they gave it to fucking Lofgren. I watched the fight back. I mean, I give the second on to Fletcher, third on Fletcher, because he almost fucking put him down in the third round. But like, it is what it is, right? That's the way the judging is. I don't think it's ever gonna improve. So let's look at the props for this one. Pyfer submission. I got Pyfer submission in a long shot. So I think Pyfer submission is super live. You can put down like a long shot parlay. Pyfer by decision plus 190 on FanDuel. Honestly, that's not bad either, right? Because I don't know if I see him knocking out Kelvin Gastelum. He's gonna have to be the first one to do it. I think summation is probably more live if he finishes Gastelum because it's gonna be much bigger than Gastelum and he can take him down. We've seen when Kelvin Gastelum gets taken on, he really doesn't have much grappling from his back. I mean, so I think this is probably gonna be Pyfer winning a by submission or on the scorecards. But could he knock him out? I mean, it could happen. Honestly, could happen because Pyfer hits extremely hard. I think it's gonna go longer, or he grapples and he subs him. My only concern is like he might not even grapple because he might be worried about the elevation. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna go with Pyfer by submission. All right, guys, we got the co-main event of the evening. We got Manuel Torres versus Dude Ober. Now this is gonna be a banger, man. This is gonna be an absolute fucking banger. I cannot wait for this co-main event. I mean, this is an absolute barn burner co-main event of the evening. Let's get the pull up on this one. People are going Pyfer 86% on the last one. You think Chandler beats Patty Pimbley? Isn't it Patty Pimbley? Patty the Batty. I don't know, bro. Like I'm not sure we're gonna go down. I am picking Diego Lopez. I bet Diego Lopez already. But Volkanovski's now completely fucking washed. I mean, I do think Diego's looking better right now, but we'll see how that one goes. Dober versus Torres. You guys know Torres was my lock the week over Duncan. Like, I was pretty high on Torres, man. Like, losing to fucking, what's his name? Ignacio Balmondez, absolutely no shame in that, right? No shame losing to Balmondez. But, like, what happens if you can't finish Dober in the first round? He's got, like, all first round finishes. I think he finished, like, Morta in the second with a nasty elbow, right? So, like, he's definitely got some dynamic striking. I think he finished Morta in the first round. That was like second round because like he was getting kind of like struck on the feet by Morta in the first round, or early in the first round. Like he did finish him in the first round, but like all first round finishes, right? All first round finishes. I mean, he's got like 14 finishes all by first round, and he's been finished in the 3 times in the first round. So like, can he put away Dober in the first round? Like he could maybe, like because we've seen Dober hurt before. McKinney almost had him out in the first round. Well, Dober's looking to be tough, man. So. For Wola put him out, I mean, pretty bad. I mean, that was nasty. Dober's like problem is he's got no striking defense, but like I still think Dober's more durable. I know what Dober's gonna look like in the later rounds. Gonna be marching him down. And if the power is not really enough to put away Dober, like what's gonna happen for fucking Torres? I'm gonna go with Dober. I'm picking Dober. We'll see what happens. He's going over there to Mexico City. Well, I think Dober is going to have the better cardio. If it goes later, he's 36 years old, 36 years young. I mean, he's not that old. I don't think he looks fucking washed or anything. Like even against John Silva, who's locked the week back to back, like in like 2 weeks. We locked him over Jordan. We locked him over Dober. That was like him. He was getting lit up like crazy on the feet, and he was still marching John Silva back, like down. Like, even though he lost like every round pretty clearly, but like he was still trying to make something happen, landing shots on body shots on John Silva. I could see him landing body shots on Torres too. I think that's gonna slow down Torres' momentum. Give me Dober, underdog pick on this one. We'll see what happens, boys. I'm actually excited for this fight. This should be an absolute banger. In the co-main win, you got Diego by KO. What? Bro said Volkanovski's garbage. No, he's not garbage, bro. He's not fucking garbage. I just like the line plus 124 for Diego. Like, I give him, I think that's a 50-55. I think it's like 55% Diego Lopez and 45% Volkanovski. You think Dober is getting slept? I mean, it could happen. I mean, he just kind of walks into shots, right? So that could happen. But I could also see Dober knocking him out. I mean, so it could go, it's probably going to end in the first round either way. This fight is guaranteed. Well, yeah, 100%, Antoine, bro. I cannot fucking wait for this. This is one of my favorite fights on the card. I'm not sure if I want to bet this fight. I'm probably just gonna watch. It's like I just want to fucking be carefree and watch this fight. Dober is a dork, bro. What makes him a fucking dork? He's getting slept. We'll see you, Drizzico. We'll see this Saturday, bro. We'll see you this Saturday. I'm scared that Volkanovski is screwed. I watched that. I gotta watch the whole interview that he did with Mighty Mouse, right? I was watching. I watched like the first 20 minutes, and like It doesn't seem like he's taking Diego serious right now. I mean, maybe just fucking saying all that bullshit. But like, he seems like the way he's talking about Diego is like he just think Diego is just like another fucking journeyman that's like just there for the paycheck. But like, I think Diego is gonna fucking teach him a lesson next week. And I can't, not next week. I mean, that's like, I think that's like 2 weeks from now, right? April 12th. So it's gonna be a banger fucking pay per view. I'm gonna get drunk for that pay per view. I hardly ever drink. I don't drink that much. I mean, but like, I'm probably gonna drink for that one. This fight is guaranteed. Yeah, exactly, bro. It is Brendan Moreno by stoppage in the main win. Let's talk about the main win, boys. Let's talk about the main win here. But let's go over the props for this fight. We got Dober coming in at -105. You can find him at plus money on FanDuel. I've seen him at like plus 110 on FanDuel, but like the line's been going back and forth. Manuel Torres coming in at -120. Under 1.5 rounds, -200. I think it goes under 2.5, under 1.5 rounds. Like -200 just seems kind of fucking like crazy for the under 1.5 rounds. It's only 7 minutes, right? But like Torres has gone under like every fucking time. He's never like he's got 17 KOs and like 17 finishes in the first round. He could sub him too, so like maybe Torres could be live for a submission if he is able to wobble him on the feed. But like, I'm gonna go Dober. I think Dober's gonna be tougher than Torres. What's Torres by submission? Time. I don't see the prop. Oh, it's plus 20. Oh, that's Dober. I was like, no way. I was like, no way. Torres by submission plus 2,200. I was about to bet that right now, but it's plus 484. Honestly, like I feel like Torres by submission is probably more alive than the KO. I don't know. I got that feeling that I could see like him hurting him on the feet if he is to win this fight, which I don't think he is. I do think Dober can win. But, like we'll see. Ours is better, level up, or he's cooked. All right, let's move on, guys. Next fight on the card. The main event of the evening now. I do have a bet on this fight, guys. I only have 3 bets on this card right now. We got Medeiros money line. Then I got Martinez by KO. Then I got this fight right here. I got Moreno to win in the 4th, 5th, or by decision plus 100. Let's do the poll on this one. The main event of the evening. Last fight, people are going 50-50 on that one. Guys, we got a Love Fit this week too, man. I'm gonna be live for a Love Fit on Friday. So I just wanted to do a live preview early this week, so we can go over all the props and everything like that. Erceg versus Moreno. Someone said earlier that Moreno is actually 0-3 in Mexico City. Is that fucking true, man? It's kind of wild, honestly, if that's true. But like Erceg's a good striker, has good uses his range really well. Nice throws, has nice boxing on the inside, but like he's pretty hittable, right? So I think Moreno jab's gonna be a problem for him. Moreno like does throw looping shots at times, right? He doesn't throw a lot of straight shots if you watch him fight. Like Moreno's gonna have the better grappling here. I like his jiu-jitsu more. I like his cardio more than Erceg. He's fought the much better opposition. But like Erceg was only like one mistake away from winning the fucking flyweight belt against Pendoza. Like he shot a takedown. Like you cannot make this shit up, bro. Like these guys shoot takedowns when they shouldn't be shooting takedowns. Like he shot a takedown. It was like I think it was like 2-2 heading into that 5th round. Then like Erceg was winning that round on the feed against Pendoza. Then he shot a takedown on Pendoza. Then he got fucking sweep by Pendoza. Then he lost the fight, right? But like he was only one mistake away from getting that belt, right? So like then he goes out there. He was my lock of the week over over Kai friends. Terrible locks there. I know. That was terrible, but like I honestly thought he's gonna be able to grapple Kai friends and like maybe submit him. Like that's like one of my reasons why I was so confident in Erceg over Kai France, but like he really didn't look all that good on the feet against Kai. But Kai France is quick. He's got power on the feet. I think Moreno's durability is gonna be a problem for Erceg. Yeah, he's not gonna put him away. He's not gonna be able to sub him. It's gonna be 5 rounds. I think Moreno has a finishing upside here. So like I like Moreno to win in the 4th, 5th, or by decision. So like I only have 3 bets on this fight on this card. So Moreno to win in the. I don't know if it's plus money anymore. I don't think it's plus money anymore that for that prop. You can find that like -115, I think, or. But like I don't know if I see Moreno finishing him early in the first rounds. I mean, unless he can submit him, maybe. Like, I think it's gonna go into the later rounds, and it could go very well go the distance too. So I'm gonna go Moreno to win by 4th, 5th, or by decision plus 100. So 3 bets on this card, guys. We got Martinez. Let's go over all the bets again. So we got Moreno, like I said earlier, for 5th or decision prop. We got Martinez by KO plus 170. And I got Medeiros, 3 units of Medeiros, moneyline minus 200. Those are all the bets that I have right now so far. I'm probably gonna like look at the weigh-ins and see if I want to parlay some people together for like plus money parlay. So I'll see if I want to do that. But like we got LFA this week, so probably gonna play some bets for LFA this week on Friday. I'm gonna do a live preview, not live preview. I'm gonna do a live stream for LFA this week. So I'll see you guys then, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the live preview for this card. We've been here almost 2 hours now, and I'm gonna go make some fucking dinner. I'm hungry now. See you guys in the next one, man. That's one over 4.5 rounds in the main event. I think it goes over, but like it's kind of risky though because I could see Moreno like me getting his back in the later rounds, submitting him, like maybe even like I think it goes over. Honestly, I think it's gonna go the distance. Steve is more of a bum than Moreno smashes him. I don't think Erceg is a bum. Like he's gonna be competitive early. I don't think he's just gonna get fucking ran over here. Like Moreno's definitely got like the better slicker on jiu-jitsu and the wrestling and nice kicks. Like at range, that liver kick that he hit fucking car fence with was nasty. So like yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one on Friday. I'll see you guys for LFA Friday. Not sure when the card's gonna start. Let me see. LFA. Yeah, this is actually a really good card, man. We got Manuel Souza, the guy that knocked out Rufy. I think that's gonna go under. Like, do we have totals for that one? Let's see. LFA. They haven't dropped. When they drop the totals, guys, hammer the fucking under. I'm telling you guys. This fight's gonna go under 1.5, under 2.5 rounds. If they open the totals at 2.5 rounds, I'm gonna fucking hammer the under 2.5 rounds. I'm picking Pyres by maybe like KO or submission. Like this guy's really tough though, like from Argentina, so it's gonna be a fun fight. Picking Manuel Souza, I'm picking Fujimoto, but like stay away from that one. I'm picking I didn't do any tape study for this one, so I'm not really sure that one. Picking this guy's underdog, Luan Pedroso. I'm picking this. No, what happened? That fight got canceled? Yeah, he was supposed to fight Michael Lima, but that fight actually got canceled. God damn. I was actually gonna bet on this guy as underdog, Michael Lima, but I guess he pulled out of that fight. We got this guy, one of the best jiu-jitsu guys out there, Dutra. Really good card for LFA, man. I'm excited to see Giovanni Garcia. He's like minus 2,300. Like it's only not even worth parlaying that ball. He's gonna win. This one's like the most that I'm excited for. This one and the main event. So should be a fun matchup there. We got belt on the line for LFA Bantamweight Championship on the line. Pyre is gonna be heading to the UFC if he wins the belt. I think if he finishes this guy. I'll see you guys next one. Later, guys. Stay easy.